What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Couch Taters. We got another Monster Hunter informational breakdown for you today. We're going over all 7 revealed so far mantles in Monster Hunter World. There's going to be probably a lot more than this right now, but we just added 2 to 3 more, depending on how closely you've been keeping track of this. So we're going to start out here with the Rocksteady Mantle. We'll go with the basic 4 that they already showed. Eliminates damage reactions, prevents flinching like that. Wind effects, so wind resistance, wind press, skill, protects you from hearing. So earplugs, I don't know if this is high grade or low grade earplugs. That's what I really wonder, but I'm assuming that it is high grade. And also receive less damage from attacks. Now these don't last for too long. It'll be a 90-second duration. It takes forever to recharge, but it still seems like the mantle of choice that most people will go with. I don't see a reason not to, and it kind of makes those skills not as useful, but I guess it doesn't last forever. So if you want it to last the whole game, I guess that's why you'd still get those skills. We'll go to the next one. Here we have the Ghillie Mantle. This is the one seen in the original trailer that hides you from the monster temporarily for 2 minutes, up to 2 minutes. Now if you get damaged or if you do something in the environment, something to make a lot of noise, obviously it's going to go and see you. I don't know how useful this thing will be. I mean, you can just set up a riding sneak attack like shown in the original trailer. After that, I really don't see the use of the Ghillie Mantle, and I think it's just kind of there to get the attention of people from outside the game who like games like Assassin's Creed, Horizon Zero Dawn, things like that. Third, we've got the Challenger Mantle, which is pretty much saying, hey, you look at me, prompts monsters to target you more often, makes them easier to lure. The effect expires after you're attacked. A lot of these happen after you're attacked. The effects end. If not, then for the full duration. This one's actually 3 minutes long, so that's a little bit better. I don't see any purpose in this other than when you're that high rank guy trying to help, lower people and noobs rank up with. Yeah, you can, deter them. Hey, I'm the one who has the overpowered armor, weapons, whatever, I can handle it. Other than that, I really don't know. I mean, I guess if you're playing 2-player and you're with a gunner and you just want to kind of swallow up hits, then I could see that also being useful, but other than that, I don't see the point of the Challenger Mantle. The Glider Mantle, I love the Glider Mantle because at first it was just increased jumping airtime and grants the power to ride strong winds. So it's really just for the Coral Highlands map. But it gives you the easier to mount skill built in, obviously not permanent, just for those 3-minute duration. But also I like it because you can activate it like after any kind of jump. So I will most likely be using Insect Glaive, so I'm wondering if I can do some sick combos in midair with Insect Glaive to land more hits, get more rides, whatnot. And it makes me really excited that can be implemented into it, because I've seen gameplay of it where he's using the Insect Glaive and just kind of rides it on down. Lots of aerial attacks. Makes the game a lot more fun when it was vertical, which we won't see as much of this time around since they don't have the Generations aerial option. Revealed recently was what they're calling now a Health Mantle. Is obviously made kind of like out of a Raytheon material. I'm assuming these next couple mantles after the main 4 you unlock later. I don't know, maybe you just flat out given them, but I doubt that. I think it's going to be more of the Monster Hunter 3 system where you had the Chief's son who would make farm upgrades, which there's a farm again, so that's probably another way to get farm upgrades. And then I'd assume that just like building Cha-Cha and Kayama's masks in that game, you'd be give him materials to build mantles in this one. Do a full extra bar of health. Now, most people are saying this is just another thing to make it noob friendly, make it more accessible. I'm also seeing that one use out of veterans could be you've completely ran out of items, slap this thing on and finish the hunt off. Like, it's wounded, but you're out of items, down to what, 40 health or something like that. Here's a whole extra health bar. I mean, just to be safe. I think it'll be more useful than people think. I don't know what else. No other known effects is that, which is kind of weird because all of these kind of had 2 or 3 minor effects. So I'm just wondering if that's just all that got translated or if that's all that was said, because this was just from a tweet, I think. So there might be more to it for now. That's all we know though. And then now here is the waterproof mantle. I'm assuming it's going to be unlocked once you get this guy, but reduces water damage, nullifies water blight, reduces mobility restrictions, and I didn't see much deep water though in the game. I was trying to get that last line there because I couldn't remember it off the top of my head, and I don't know, other than that quick like pond thing, I never saw deep water. He just kind of quick swam through it, so I don't know what exactly that means, but obviously the mud is here, what's pictured, where you have the Gianton or Gentaya, or I can't remember what it's called. I just call it the Mud Scythe because it just looks like the Lava Scythe and plus Scythe. So, but obviously for these muddy areas, they actually slow you down. So this reduces that, and also, you know, it gives you water resistance, gives you cure to water blight. And a similar one that was actually shown here, if you guys look, is this screenshot from the new Game Informer reveal, where it is obviously made out of Rathlos. I mean, you can see the wing pattern that matches the Rathlos in front of him, and he's standing in fire. So we're just assuming this is the equivalent from the fire blight or fireproof, equivalent to the waterproof one we just showed you. It would, you know, make you resistant to fire blight, wouldn't be affected by walking on lava, and wouldn't be affected by burning, or you wouldn't be able to start on fire. So we're assuming, we haven't got any information from that, but it's almost a sure thing. I mean, the only other possible thing I could think of is, you know, kind of an attack boost thing, because that's kind of what Rathlos sets usually do, but once again, it's not an armor set, it's just a mantle. So we're assuming it's going to be fireproof. And that is it though. That is all 7 mantles here. Giving you my opinion on them. I don't know how much these are going to affect the game. I guess they're just a little bit more extra diversity for everybody to have. I'm just thinking the Rocksteady is going to stand out way more than everything else. But, you know, people who say, oh, that's easy mode, are going to use stuff like the Glider Mantle or the Challenger Mantle just to show off. And, you know, that's fine too. So, thanks everybody watching. Come check out our videos. I will have Monster Hunter Beta. I will have a Let's Play when it does come out, solo. Here at Couch Daters, we do co-op gameplay, even if it's not co-op. We share both screens of me and my partner, and anybody else who we can get the footage from. So we try to get at least 2 screens for you at all times on anything that's not a Let's Play, because then that takes a little too long time. But, you know, when we find the time, we record together. We'll have plenty of multi-screen Monster Hunter videos. I'm going to try to get 4-player co-op frequently once this game comes out. I am so hyped for it. So like the video if you like the information. Subscribe if you want more, because I will do more information of anything that I think would be important that comes out between now and January 26th. So thanks everybody for watching. See you next time.